General Hospital Weekly Recap, July 14 to 18, 2025, Explosions of Violence, Secrets, and Betrayal Ignite Port Charles ***. Port Charles finds itself on the edge of total collapse as personal vendettas, rising tensions, and underworld manipulations come to a boil. The week of July 14 to 18 delivered a chaotic sequence of consequences stemming from weeks of mistrust, reckless choices, and revenge, laying the foundation for an all-out gang war that now threatens even the youngest and most innocent in the town. Monday, July 14, Rocco's questions spark a chain reaction ***. Rocco Falconeri's curiosity about the late Britt Westbourne sends ripples through his fractured family. Haunted by the past, Lulu Falconeri struggles to manage her son's grief and confusion. Unable to contain her anger over the circumstances that led to Britt's death, Lulu storms into the Quartermaine estate and, in a fit of unrestrained fury, punches Brooklyn Quartermaine in the face. The blow isn't just physical, it reignites old tensions that never truly faded. While the Quartermaines deal with the fallout, Sasha Gilmore tends to Daisy during the fireworks display. But a moment of peace turns to dread when Sasha finds the crib empty. Panic seizes the household. Though Daisy is quickly found, the seed of doubt has been planted. Can Sasha be trusted with her daughter, or is her past trauma unraveling again? Elsewhere, Gio gathers more intelligence from Carly about Sonny's increasing paranoia and his secret moves. Meanwhile, Anna Devane confronts Sidwell about the fire that destroyed Charlie's pub, suspecting the blaze was more than just a random act. It was strategic, perhaps a warning, or a message. Tuesday, July 15, Blood Ties and Bad Decisions ***. The chaos escalates when Gio, furious over how Brooklyn treated Rocco, confronts his own mother with brutal honesty, before physically lashing out. The act of violence shocks everyone and further fractures the web of alliances in the community. Back at the art gallery, Cody Bell plots his next move against Ava Jerome. His attempts to bait her into a trap fail spectacularly when Ava sees through his manipulation. But his presence unsettles Rick Lansing, and Cody takes great pleasure in getting under his skin, especially while flaunting his connection to Elizabeth Weber. Meanwhile, Olivia Falconeri calls the PCPD in a panic over Daisy's disappearance, only to find the baby safe in the living room crib. But Sasha's erratic behavior raises red flags again. Willow's visit to the pool offers a strange contradiction. Her hesitation about picking up Daisy hints at unresolved guilt and fear, the kind that can spiral dangerously out of control. Rocco, desperate for clarity about Britt and the hole she left behind, contacts Jason Morgan, seeking answers only someone like Jason can provide. Wednesday, July 16, Loyalties Tested, Lines Crossed ***. Drew Kane offers comforting words to Willow, though they ring hollow in the shadow of mounting uncertainties. At the same time, Felicia Scorpio informs Curtis Ashford that a mysterious sex worker he was investigating has vanished, and Curtis leaps to the worst conclusion: Drew may be gone too, perhaps taken or worse. Michael Corinthos stands firmly by Sasha, promising to shield her and Daisy at all costs. But Sasha, terrified and exhausted, insists they leave Port Charles altogether. Michael reluctantly agrees, knowing that as long as she's in the city, danger will always lurk around the corner. Lucas Jones, sensing the temperature of the streets rising, joins forces with Carly to protect Marco, who is increasingly becoming a target in the gang war. Meanwhile, Sonny reveals his next move to Jason: Marco must be taken out before he poses a threat to Christina, who Sidwell has clearly placed in the crosshairs. Thursday, July 17, Art, Deception, and Ambushes ***. As tensions simmer, Kai confesses to Curtis that he told Drew about his secret plans, believing it was the only way to avert disaster. When Drew appears with this knowledge, he uses it to blackmail Curtis into publishing a scathing article about Sonny in Aurora Media, one that could damage Sonny's empire beyond repair. Michael makes arrangements for Sasha and Daisy's departure and calls on Jason to escort them safely out of Port Charles. But will they make it out before someone else decides to use Daisy as leverage? At the gallery, an exhibit of Joel Sartor's photographs becomes the setting for secrets to spill and plans to unravel. Emma Scorpio casually mentions to Jocelyn that she's dating Vaughn, unaware that Gio is nearby and listening closely to Sidwell's suspicious conversation with Jordan. Geo learns that the PCPD has been tipped off to investigate Sunny's private jet, a development that could compromise everything. He warns Sunny, who urges his grandson to stay out of matters far beyond his control. Cody, undeterred in his twisted quest, continues manipulating Elizabeth while attempting to provoke Rick, all part of a long con to seduce Ava and perhaps take down multiple enemies at once. Friday, July 18th, cracks in the foundation ***. The week closes with shattered relationships and escalating consequences. Trina Robinson, upon learning from Kai that he betrayed Curtis to Drew, ends her relationship with him in a decisive, painful moment. Trust broken, she walks away, unaware of the deeper implications of the betrayal. Curtis is now at war with Sunny, whether he admits it or not. Emma and Vaughn's night out spirals when Anna walks in and, in a shockingly vulnerable moment, attempts to seduce Vaughn herself. Vaughn, caught off guard, hesitates. Just as Jocelyn arrives and implies she and Vaughn are back together. Emma, calm and strangely content, reveals that she got what she came for all along, access to the key to Dalton's lab. Whatever Vaughn thought their relationship was, it was just a means to an end. Meanwhile, Tracy Quartermain urges Brooke Lynn to get her emotions in check before she does more damage. Her attack on Lulu has already created a family crisis, and Dante, torn between protecting his son and defending his ex, confronts her about her actions. Michael, ever the peacekeeper, defends Brooke Lynn, arguing that the situation is more complicated than it looks. Elsewhere, young Rocco embarks on his own quest for the truth. He sends an email to Lisa Labrecht, now rumored to be returning to Port Charles, hoping to uncover secrets about Britt's life, and maybe even her death. A town on the edge ***. As the week closes, Port Charles stands at a precipice. The intricate dance of deception, betrayal, and misplaced loyalty has pushed nearly every character into a corner. Personal grudges have spilled into public consequences. Children are being dragged into battles they don't understand. The storm has only just begun. What comes next may determine who lives, who dies, and who loses everything. With power plays underway at Aurora Media, fractures in the Corinthos clan, and secret alliances blossoming in the shadows, one thing is certain. Nothing in Port Charles will ever be the same again.